Right, welcome to another episode. What we're going to do, we found this little place in Scotland called Greenhill Fishery. We'll have a few hours on here fishing for tench. There are a few carp in here and also we might pick a carp up, but we've got a float fish for tench. Go quite heavy. I've got £8 line on £7 bottom. I think Tom has and all. Paul's over there, they're fishing already. I'm going to give it a go. I'm just going to have a walk around and see what pegs look like. Right, things ain't gone quite to plan today. Been fishing for tench in the middle with meat. I've been getting loads of weird bites, but I don't know what they are. I think they're probably small carp or something. There's no roach or perch or anything else in here. There's carp, tench, a few big crucians. I don't think they're crucians. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fish for the tench in the margin. See if I can get save walking home empty-handed. See if I can get one fish out. There's some decent carp in here. Well, I'm after the tench, and we get tench in the margin sometimes. I'm fishing really close in. Put a bit of bait in. I've been fishing for about 3 hours in the middle. Nothing. I've seen tench bubbles coming up, but nothing. Stuck the bait. So I'll see if I can get something in the edge. I took some meat in and there's a bit of fat coming up, so I think something's eating it. Well, there could be small fish. I think there's loads of small carp in here. One's what I bred. I think that's what the missed bites were in the middle. You know, very frustrating. There's a nice place this in Scotland. Right, I'm into a fish now, not a tench. Yeah, I don't think it's a tench. Been about 5 hours, first bite I've had. Could be a tench, big one. Good scrap. Definitely a carp. Love the sound of the Shimano going out. Why? Tom's just said I need to tighten my drag up. It's not a baby, this one, Tom. Well, definitely not a tench. So I have to take my time with it. It's gone quite heavy. I've just been fishing in the middle, not a bite, and just as soon as I put it in the margin, I got a bite straight away. I think I've been fishing for a couple of hours in the wrong place today. And it's not the tench I wanted. If I get it in, I'll be happy. Not the biggest nets in the world, what you get supplied. He's going to get some more, he's told us. Nice common carp. Oof. In the bag. Well, at least I'm blanked. Yeah, so Not a bad fish that. Looked right in the mouth. And the lip, should I say. And get it back in. See if I can get a tench. Yep, not a bad fish. So how are you doing, Tom? I've had one fish.
3 I've had, mate.
3 I've had, that's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
In a couple of hours.
2 carp and a tench.
Not bad that. How's your dad done?
Not very well, I don't think. 1 carp and lost 1 out.
Have you? I can't get a bite now.
Pretty tough, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a nice place, but I think with that cold water going in, I know it's an excuse. I think it's killed it a bit. Yeah.
Right, folks. Tom's #1 tip. Use a baiting needle for me.
What do you do? Put that through your hook?
Put it through a hook.
Yeah. Who showed you how to do that?
Myself.
Yeah. Should have put cameras on you, Tom. Well, we've got one on film. Well, I think I'm calling it a day. But it's a nice place. Come again, won't we?
Yeah.
Not the easiest place. A bit frustrating, them weird bites. I think they're probably small carp, mate, Tom.
So.
I remember catching them a few years ago. Well, see where we end up tomorrow. Might do a bit of roach fishing on one of these big waters up here, Tom. Lift
bite.
Get a lift bite. Definitely small fish, not eels.
Lift bites,
they're not eels because you'd be getting chunks out of them. Seen a bit of movement down here. I think if we can get. Getting a few taps. And the line bites. It's going to go in a minute. Yep, got one. Right, I'm into another now. I can see a bit of movement in the edge. Definitely a carp. I think it's a carp. I don't even think he knows it's hooked yet. Be nice to finish on a tench. Let's go a bit last fish on meat. I don't even think he knows it's hooked. Oof, really nice fish this. It's not nodding its head like a tench, so I failed in my mission to catch a tench. I'm going to take this one. Might take a while to get in. It's weird, it's just stopping at the same spot. Usually shoot off across the lakes or something. It's going now. Yeah, it's off. And keep it up off water. There's quite a few rocks on the bottom here. I don't think it's going to be last fish. I had 2 fish, a few hours, so it's not that bad. It didn't work out getting the tench. There's always another day when we come up again. It's a beautiful place. I don't think it's that big. Tom had a bigger one, probably about £10. It's only micro. It's better than nothing. I've got quite a big line. I've got £8 line on, 7 bottom, 14 hook or 12. And got my 10 rod. So you need to go quite heavy on here. You just get snapped off if you go any smaller. I don't want it to come in. I know it's small coming, it looks like an F1, I'll be honest. Don't think F1 fight like this though. Nice little common in the net. Couple of pound. Yep, another nice little common fish, common carp. No tench, but I'm going to go finish on that one. Yep, got another one on. Could see the fat coming up off the mate. I knew there was another one on. Well, in the area. Feels like a tench, this one. I'll have to stand up with it because my net isn't in the right place. And mission accomplished if I get it in. It's a tench. Not a bad one. Definitely the last fish. Nice tench. Calm down a bit and look at. There you go, nice tench. It looked a bit funny in the lip, that one. I'll get it back. Mission accomplished, that's it then, I'm done. Right, so me and Tom were fishing a secret lake in Scotland. We've been coming past it for years on bikes. And we've seen odd person pike fishing, but we don't know if there's any coarse fish or anything, so there's probably pike and perch and roach. And it's a bit of a walk, it's probably about 3 mile walk, Tom, or am I exaggerating? So we've come super light today, just got a float rod and just got to see, we've seen a few fish topping the other day. I'm just going to see what they are, probably roach. And it's a few thousand-year-old, this pond. I think we had one of them houses in the middle of I think the Cranhogs are called. That's a couple of thousand-year-old. So it's been here some years. And I'm just going to see what's in here. I don't think there'll be any bream or anything in. Perch, roach, pike, and that's maybe a bit of trout. But Tom's found a peg.
Secret peg.
And it's a secret one. It's through the forest. I'm not convinced we're going to get through. And a lot of trees come down, so in the storm a few months ago. Well, let's see if we can get through to this. Looks like a bit of a jetty stuck out, doesn't it? Yeah. I don't think anyone's ever fished it that big before. It's going to be a bit of a trek. Looks like there's a deer tracks through here. I have to watch out for ticks. And it's a bit remote out here, Tom. You sure you can get through? Looks like there's a bit of a footpath here at one time. No, I might have some joy getting through here. There's definitely a footpath. It's a really nice place. It's not that bad. Let's see if we can get a peg near the water now. Tom came down the other day when we went past on the bikes. There we are, there's a rod rest there, Tom.
I put it there.
Did you?
Yeah. My rod.
Right, as you can see, it's a nice place. I don't know if you can see in the distance, that's the man-made island. I think it's called Cranhogs.
I don't know how deep it is really. Might be like a foot deep.
Yeah, I'll have to see how deep. It's quite deep. So I'm going to fish for roach and Tom's going to fish for perch, aren't you, with spinner?
Yeah.
And worm.
Yeah.
And so I've got my float out, I've got a red maggot on. I'm just going to see if I can catch some roach or perch. The maggots aren't too good in Scotland today. And I think they were, what were they, Tom? £2.30 for half a pint. There's not as many red ones in as I wanted. Found the natural rod rest. It's quite deep here. I think it's probably about 12 foot. Let's see if we can get a bite. There might be nothing in here. I did think I saw some roach topping. Tom's spinning for perch. Probably pick a few pike up. And everyone is using. Yeah. This peg we come to, we didn't think anyone had fished it, but I've just found a trace, so people have been here. There's no one here tonight. Thought I had a bit of a bite then. I think it was. Got a big float on so I can cast out. Because the water's crystal clear. There's probably a few pike in here, the roach will be out further out. Might take a while to get them going. I don't think they'll be on the bottom. Couldn't fish a nicer place. A bit of an update now. Started getting a few fish, small roach, but it's probably every 5 minutes to bite, so it's not that easy to film. Let's see if I can get one on camera now. They're really dark brown, they're strange fish. I think there's a lot of peat in this water. I've been bringing them in and no pike's been thingy, so I'm not sure if there's any pike about. I've just got another one on now. They're all about the same size. I haven't had anything bigger than this. But you know, that That roach there's probably never ever been caught. I've got to fish up in the water for them. There's quite a bit of weed on the bottom. A nice one. See if we can get another one. Didn't think I'd catch out in here. It took probably, what do you reckon, Tom, about 40 minutes to get a bite?
Yeah.
Took about 40 minutes to get the first bite, just been spraying a few maggots in. And getting bites, bite a chuck now, but it's, you know, it's not instant. There's probably a few piking and they won't stop in the same spot. It's a nice place just to catch a few little small roach. Don't know if there's any bigger ones in. There were cormorant on when we came. We just had a guy swimming as well. I thought that no one was here. I had a bit of a knock on it then, but as you can see they're not wolfing these baits down. I've got another there. Like peas in a pod, these roach.
Bigger.
About the same size. But you can see they never, I don't think anyone ever fishes for them here. Little roach. See if, keep fishing, see if we get any bigger ones. I'll just see if we can get another small one on camera. Me and Tom do come to a few of these venues up in Scotland. See if we can see what's in there. Normally we don't get a bite. There's plenty of fish here. No perch yet, which is strange. Maybe getting ready to spawn. I think there'd be some big perch in here, wouldn't it, Tom?
Yeah. Non-feeding, is there?
No. Might not be a big head of them. There should be some big ones in. We're not eating these little roach. As you say, it's not like commercial fishing. See if we can get one more and see if we get any bigger ones. We may move. And a couple more pegs what we passed. Yep, another one. Now, that was probably about 3 minutes between that one. Another roach. What a surprise.
Same one in there.
Yeah, they all look the same. They all like the same year group. There's got to be some bigger ones. And some of these waters though, they don't seem to have big fish in them. Don't know why. It's probably predators and stuff. So I'll carry on, see if we can catch any big ones, and we might move. I think I'll call this next one the last fish. I've had about 30 fish, all small roach. I don't think I'm going to get anything else. Short video. Just thought we'd make one, a nice place. It's always worth coming, having a go. It's free fishing as well, so it's easy. It's gone off a bit now. It's getting a bit darker, so some predators might be on the way out. We'll just see if we can get another fish. I've had a couple, well I've turned the camera off because the battery ran out. I've had a couple of roach a bit bigger, but not much bigger. You probably could get a good net full if you fished all day. And surprisingly we've had no perch. We're not getting no bites off roach now. Oop. Spoke a bit too soon. I think I'll finish on that. It's going to take us an hour to get back. A nice place. Always try a new venue out. Natural venue. We'll call it a day on that.